Hi, this is Kim Pinkney and welcome to my channel. Right now I really didn't give myself a lot of time for this. My inspiration for this came way late and I apologize. So this will probably be ending up being two parts. Okay, so my idea is to draw on the wrong layer right off the bat. Okay, my idea was to draw Tina Turner representing either the 60s or the 70s. It's like she ain't never left, but I want to say this is going to be like the 70s because nobody's really given me any input for the 70s, and I really wanted to draw some like iconic people. So Tina is the one, because I can't think of another diva that was as amazing as her. And I'm going to see if I can bring in a lot of other aspects, probably like throughout the ages for her. Like she's always had like a good size hair or wigs, and I'm just going to make it even bigger. And her outfits have always been like angular and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to emulate the same thing when I draw her. And I was going to draw her as a knight, and then I started looking at her outfits and I go, oh hell no, she's like a barbarian queen. Kind of like that one song, Proud Mary. We don't never do anything soft and gentle or anything like that. It's always rough. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah. So we're going to do things a little rough here. And I figure if anybody, she would have like a battle axe. Like a magical battle axe for her music, because ain't nothing, and it's gonna be wicked looking. We gotta have it kind of a little bloody from her last slaying. We'll have her kind of wielding it like this, kind of like a lady. Yeah, I've been off screen for a while, working on my comic pages, coloring pages. And so this month I'll probably be doing the same thing and just kind of showing up for the Throwback Thursdays. But definitely check out my Etsy channel, my Etsy page for the things that I've been working on, and I'll even give you guys a sneak peek when I get to a nice point. So I figure I'm going to throw her in a lot of like chainmail, like Auntie Entity. Oh, she was perfect for Auntie Entity. I don't know who did the casting, but oh my god, she was perfect. I can't imagine anybody else being Auntie Entity in that Beyond the Thunderdome movie. She was fabulous. And you guys, thank you so much for all your suggestions. And my dumb bunnied self, I should have sat down with a pencil and a piece of paper and jotted down all the things that inspired me at the time. And I didn't. And I'm trying to find all the information that you guys had shared. And like one of my ideas was taking one of the ladies, she had mentioned Pretty in Pink. I like those movies, so I was wondering if maybe they might translate well into what I'm doing here. So, you know, things that were iconic for their time. Let's give her a little bit more of a sneer. Now this will probably, since I'm going so gosh darn fast with what I'm doing, just pretty much getting the shape of what I want down. It probably won't be, it'll probably be just as rough. But hopefully I'll be able to get to at least an outline form. Now, the picture I'm working from is really tiny, and blowing it up makes it pixelated. So I apologize if I don't capture her right off the bat, but I'm gonna do my best. I might end up having to find a couple more source images of her just to make sure I got it right. Or her kind of looking down on us. There we go. Just making sure I got the pose just about right. That woman is amazing. She was able to, when she went to practice, she practiced in heels for hours. Her performances and stuff. She performed in heels. She practiced in heels. Just freaking amazing. And then another thing that I thought was really cool about her was when she was in the, filming with Mel Gibson in the Thunderdome movie. She was the only one that could call him Melvin. It's so cute. Don't nobody else call that man Melvin. Tina, wow. But yeah, I still have a few of her songs on my playlist. One of my absolute favorite songs of hers was Simply the Best. Simply the best, better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Oh yeah, I love that song. Okay, and I'm going to give her lots of hair. So she's almost like a warrior goddess type of thing. Drawing inspiration from what she's wearing in this source image. Okay, let's see if we can clean up the image a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to knock it down just a smidge. There we go. And my apologies, I was going to do something for Easter, a drawing image for Easter, but it's kind of snuck up on me. For some reason, I thought it would fall on like the second Sunday, like Mother and Father's Day, but it didn't. And so I went like virtually the entire day thinking it was just another Sunday. And you think I would have caught on when I went to go order food, because I was like in those moods where I didn't want to cook, and everything that I was going to order from said that it was delayed. All the delivery places were delayed, and I'm like, well, I don't want to wait like 45 to 2 hours for the next meal. So got on my little bike, went up the hill, the Chinese restaurant, and it was just regular traffic as usual. And I was like, okay, all right, just another Sunday. And Chinese restaurant, they're always open, thank goodness. For those of us who burn our food and stuff like that. Okay. And it wasn't until my daughter, I called her, she called me up from her job to wish me happy Easter. And I'm like, oh crap, it's Easter. I didn't believe her at first. I'm like, what? Okay, so now I'm going to use the syrup brush and I'm going to start doing some details. So if I get a little quiet, I apologize. I'm just trying to get the lightness here. And again, I didn't give myself a lot of time because I was focusing on other things, and all of a sudden this idea came to me for Throwback, and I'm like, and I was telling myself earlier, I really should do something for Throwback. I don't want it to go away. And so in the back of my mind, I was thinking, okay, all right, throwback. But in the forefront of my mind, I was looking up good-looking guys to make for my next images. And I found the right guy, and then I was thinking, oh. And then I started looking up Tina, and I'm like, okay, I can either draw a cute guy in a bunny costume, or I can draw Tina looking fierce. So Tina won. Draw the other guy later. Gotta get my Thursday quota in. Usually I don't like drawing anything this pixelated, but I'm going to do my best with what I got here. Let's see, her ear should be, it's about like right here. We'll have her hair there. Do one more and we'll clean up these lines. Now this program here that I'm using is called Procreate. Yeah, I finally found a brush that I liked for outlining. Yeah, this is a very difficult angle. But I love the expression her face is making. Let's see. Let me try using a little bit of nudging here. Let's see. I'm gonna keep her hair nice and big, almost like Lady Death. Her eyes are so low that it's kind of, you can't even see them really. It's just pretty much eyelashes. Outfit, we'll have it plunge a little bit. I don't have a source image, so I'm kind of going off of memory here. So I'm going to have to raise that up either higher or lower. So we'll just do it this way. So you got to get it to line up with the there we go. That's a little better, not by much. Should have put it on its own layer. Not too late. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's get back on Tina's layer here. Well, she's got hair, so I can't really see the shoulder. And on this layer, I think I'll raise it up just a little bit. Take that off for a sec. There we go. Okay, look at her legs here. Ooh, I know. Let's see. I can use... so she doesn't look like she's on the defensive. Let's see. Trying to figure out how I want this to go through her hand. Okay, so it goes like that, kind of, sort of. Let me take this out. Work it on this layer here. So this one, some will be here. It's kind of resting on here. Okay. And then the rest of the fingers kind of gently touch it. I'll have one touch it. Two, and okay. See if we can make some magic here. Don't want to break a nail. Too far. Let's see, because I want to have enough room, I probably won't do the boots. We'll kind of like maybe hint at them. Skulls and stuff like that on her. Okay, let's get these fingers going. Not perfect. throws her body out a little bit more. All right, and let's see, we'll use fur and jewels. Let's see, it doesn't look enough like her, I don't think. Let me see if I can do a little bit more. Let's see, and this is definitely her younger time. Make this a linear burn layer. Drop the opacity down to about 30 is nice. Okay. So on this layer is where I'm going to do all the shading. And I apologize, I have not been in the chat. Let me get back there. Downsize my image so I can make sure I keep an eye on the chat. There we go. More of a soft brush. There we go. Let's see if I can capture a little bit of Tina here. Bring this down some. Okay, what time do I have? Oh, good. I thought I wouldn't get to this point until 7, which is about time to go. I've still got about like 15 minutes. So for those of you who are just joining, hi, I'm Kim Pinkney. Welcome to my channel. And basically participating in the Battle of the Ages, which is drawing icons as, I should do the next ones as superheroes, but as medieval characters. So like people who were well known and famous for their decade, for their era. Trying to do that every Thursday as my throwback for the month of April. I did like a likeness of LL Cool J, Whitney Houston, David Hasselhoff. Not as great as I'd like them to be, but you know, just trying to capture the spirit of them. And at the very end of the stream, right before the stream ends, I'm going to go ahead and do a time-lapse video of how we got to where we are. So you don't have to like restream the whole thing if you don't want to. You know, because not everybody got time for like a 2-hour video. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, let's see. And then this will be a coloring page that will be available for download. See, I'm all up in her junk here. Just kind of softening this, kind of like my source image is kind of fuzzy. That's the downside to doing drawing from source images that are of poor quality. Is that you'll just get a bigger, fuzzier image unless you know, clean it up yourself and add detail that really isn't there. But, you know, we're trying. Just kind of bring this down a little bit. And I shouldn't do that to her teeth. Let's see. Because I don't know if her teeth are gritted. I can't tell because it's so washed out. I'll show you the image that I'm working with. I'm going to slip it over for a sec. This is my source image right here. And yeah, usually I don't like working with images that are this fuzzy. But you know, beggars cannot be choosers. So I'm just trying to capture her as best I can. I'm working on her nostril right now. See, I can't see anything on her bridge of her nose. So it's all like I'm working with tones. What's darker than something else? So okay, now the sound that you're hearing is like some sort of weird music. It's not even music, it's just a sound effect. So let's see if I can find it and get rid of it. Oh, it's on this thing. Let me move this over. This is called White and Pink Birds. It's supposed to be some sort of autonomic sensation. I don't think you're so sensational right now, but there we go. Sounds like static to me. A different degree of static. Okay. All right. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's see. Let me get back to her face. Let me zoom out a second. Oops. Okay, it's not so pronounced. Back. Darker here. Yep, so I'm pretty much working with what tones I see, and hopefully I'll be able to capture her likeness that way. This is one of the things that I would use when I'm like trying to draw a black cat. Somebody actually had me draw a black cat, and it was pure hell because it was black, gone black, gone black. And I worked in graphite at the time, and charcoal. But you know, it's their favorite kitty. Had to have their favorite kitty. And some of the cats that he gave me to draw, I drew like I think 3 or 4 cats on the same 14 by 17 size page. So it was a good size portrait. And this cat's, some of them looked menacing, like it was gonna kill you. It's like, I'm just waiting for you to die. I'm going to sample your legs or something like that while you're sleeping, just in case, just to figure out what part I want to eat first. That kind of look of a cat. And then I've drawn other cute animals, doggies. So this part of her lip is not straight, it's more curved. Probably go up a little higher. Let's see. Let me bring it up just a little higher. This is almost touching that nostril over here. And okay, I think we're good. This is almost touching that nostril. And then I've got like highlights here. So I'm just going to kind of give it a very tiny outline just for the colorist. Okay, and then her cheekbone right here. This one here comes in almost, the shadow is almost touching her lip. And then the nostril itself flares so much that it almost looks like it's overlapping her nose. I want to say that her teeth are gritted. So I wanted to catch a little bit of the light here. Even though that's not what's in the picture, that's okay, we add that. There we go. Once I'm confident that I've got all my lines down, I'll go ahead and take out the background there. Or I might even merge it in and use it for shadows. Okay. Okay, and just doing a little bit of light and shadow here. All right, let's get this outfit going. Could work with some fur. The short hair brush is like awesome for fur, so we'll give her like a furry. Ooh, let's do this. I'm trying to decide because I want to do metal. Let's see. I've got chainmail texture and I've got a jeweled texture. Let's see. And we want to get her to look a little primitive. There we go. So kind of channeling our auntie entity here. Let me put it on another layer. And let's go ahead and get like an area. We'll map out an area that this chain is going to go on. And we'll use like a gray, or you'll see in between. Use that gray, and then deselect. We'll make a clipping mask. We'll switch it to white, and we'll use our chain brush here. Just kind of do that sort of thing. I'm going to drop the opacity a little bit here and see if we can still see our chain brush. Okay, there we go. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset it a little bit so that the chain will make its own outline. Okay, so we'll duplicate that. Let's see, we'll use this one. We'll change that to black. And we'll select this layer and hit add. Now it should be black. I'm going to move it like either to the left or down and give it that look of a shadow. Let's see, her shadows are more like on this side. Little bit. There we go. And it can't hurt, so you will duplicate it again. So we got our black, and then let's see if we can make this into an add layer. And just kind of make it a little brighter to color. Okay, I'm going to slide this. Oops. It might be too much. It does look kind of blurry. Let me go ahead and drop the opacity of it. That's without it. Let's see. Let's see, that's with it completely. I could erase it where it's like in the shadow. So that those will seem brighter. Let's see. Right there. Make it a little dark here. Let's see. I wonder if we still need. That's with it, that's without it. With it. Okay, there's still some stuff I still need to add. Okay, alright, good to know. Now I'm trying to decide. Let me take this down a notch. That we won't see it. Oh, I know. Okay, hold up. Let's see, we'll do this, and then we'll make it bigger. So we can see the change a lot better. Somewhere in between is what we need. Here's it with it big. I need more chain. Let's see, we'll delete that. Let's see what it is with this. I almost like that. Hold on. Let's see. If it's white, it'll make it easier to color. So if you wanted to do an all over, oops. Clipping mask. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And we can even do a little bit of black. Just a little bit of white. Get black around the edges here. What the hell's with all these sound effects? It's supposed to be music. Relaxing, hopeful, ambient music. Okay. It's putting me to sleep. I'm like, no, I'm not ready to go back to sleep. I gotta go to work in a little bit. Alright, so let's toss in some fur. Bits with the fur. Okay. Alright. Ooh, what time is it? Oh shoot, it's 7. Okay. Let's see. I want to have some chain in there too. I wonder if I can. Throw some. Oops. Need one more. Go. We should have something across her forehead here. Bring it down some. Let's see, and we'll throw a jewel or two in here, because we are barbarians. Let's toss it on its own layer. Make it bigger. There we go. So we can see it better. We'll duplicate it and oops, we'll duplicate it one more time and then make this like an add layer. And let's see, there we go, and one more, and white. Ooh, you know, that'd be kind of cool if it kind of had its own little glow, but we'll just put like a few glints in it. There we go. And let's see. Let's see this, we'll make this one into a clipping mask so that everywhere I hit with the white, we'll make these guys kind of light up a little bit. That's too bright. I'll throw it a little bit on her leg. And alright, let's merge the outfit together. Looks like she's pulling her outfit out a little bit. Saucy, saucy. Okay, let's see, we'll do this. I want to at least get the axe in there. We'll do the same thing. We'll make a clipping mask. And I've got like a wood texture here. Ooh, that's not a bad texture. I wonder. It's different. Probably better with wood. Too small. Different. This gives me a different texture. Ooh, almost like a like one of those alien creatures. I kind of like that. Okay, let's see if we can play on that. Got it nice and big, maybe half the size. So it's almost like using a snake. Oh, that's why. Let's see, I need to expand this right here. We'll use liquefy and push to kind of expand it a bit. I could just paint it. Let's see. Oop, wrong brush. Let me back it up. I love these happy accidents. Okay. Alright, so now that has to go beneath the layer. There we go. And this one's going to be in front. Alright, let's do some fur in there now. Oh, I forgot I was going to do the rest of the axe. Okay. Just kind of... Ooh, we should do it in a musical note. Ooh. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Under textures. Back. Let's see. That's gorgeous. Okay. Whoops. Let's give it another layer. Let's see. Go ahead and merge those two. Put it on this layer. See, I only need one. There we go. And we'll kind of distort it. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Get it to kind of fit right there. And we'll see if we can make it look raised. We'll duplicate it. Lock that down. Duplicate it again. We'll go ahead and do... Oops, that's not a duplicate. We'll turn this one like gray. Let's see, we'll switch this to like a gray tone. Okay. And then we'll select it. And then we'll hit add. That should already be there now. And we'll kind of offset it a little bit. Just a little bit to try to make it look like it has a bit of a lip. Duplicate this one again. And I'm gonna use like a Gaussian blur, I think. Well, actually that looks good. Okay, so we'll merge those guys. We'll duplicate it one more time. And then kind of like, we'll change it black. go. And then we'll give it like a blur. Gaussian blur. And we'll just kind of slide it. Give it this effect here. There we go. So it looks like it's more raised than it actually is. There we go. And then, let's see, I'm thinking about duplicating this and turning it into a clipping mask. I probably don't have to do all that. And I want to use a different texture. Something that, let's use one of these diamond textures or something that might look a little rough. Let's get cut with one of these bad boys. Do a little bit of white so it catches a little bit of the light. And it looks like rough. Oops, don't want to put it too far in. Some of it's too far in. I just need it on the very edge. So like right here. Wherever I think that the light's gonna kind of hit it. And you know, I should do like a blood splatter type of thing going on. Let me see. I'm gonna kind of soften some of that white there. There we go. Let's see. Oops. Need a better brush. Cancel. So like the splatter would be, oops, and we'll just go ahead and merge. Okay. Let's see, we'll use a little bit of the water. We got that on its own layer. And I'll use like a gray. We'll manipulate it. Kind of like distort. And we'll use a little bit of the liquefy. Just kind of guide it. Just kind of twist it up a little bit. And push it. Okay, and then I'm going to make a clipping mask. God, I wish I had more time. Okay, and then we'll use our musical notes. Okay, this is Nuts Music video game is what it says. Let's see, let's get out of the ambient a little bit. Okay. Alright. So we're going to start with that note. And we'll just have some be on the inside. Different sizes. And then we'll pull some on the outside too. I'm going to duplicate this and then take the clipping mask off. Okay. Now I need to... That's a bit much. Let's see. See if I can erase some of it. And then we'll throw a few more notes in. Let's see. We should like kind of bend them and stuff like that because it looks too straight. Oops. Okay. Alright, so we've got, I want a little bit more splatter. Let's see. I'll take this. Oops, no. Yeah. Turn that white. So we'll have something to color. Let's see. We'll hit select. And add. One of those layers should have become white. I don't see it. There we go. Oh, wrong layer. Okay, let's see if I can offset it a little bit. Nope, that doesn't work. How can I offset it? There's the white. Just can't see it over the gray. I'll have to think about it later. Let me get rid of it. I could select this one. There we go. There we go. And then we'll throw some, I guess we can splatter the thingies here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. Okay, I gotta get the last bit in. And then I gotta throw hair and fur in. And other textures. Let's see. Leave that beast. Okay, I'm running out of time. So before I run out of time, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick replay. And I'll let you guys see how we got here for those who just joined. For those of you who just joined, it's me drawing Tina Turner to represent the 70s or 60s, late 60s, early 70s, and drawing her as like a rough barbarian warrior goddess type of thing. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see what I was working on. Alright, that's not a bad start. And I just want to make these guys, the musical notes, look a little grittier, and then finish up that axe. And I might end up having to do that tomorrow. Let's see, as we slay. Let's see, we'll go ahead and merge those guys together, and it might be easier if the background color wasn't like white. Maybe make it about just like off-white so you can kind of see the splatter. And then, ooh, I know. Take that, and I'm going to give that the water brush. We'll give it like mad splashes, and that'll be the texture for that. And then, let's see, we'll do this. We'll duplicate that layer, and on the top layer, oh, maybe the bottom. We'll do the bottom, and then just kind of drag it so that it's kind of splotchy like blood. Doesn't feel like it's splattering as much as I'd like it to. Let's see. I might end up having to do the top layer a little bit too. So I kind of, I don't even think it's touching it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's doing its thing. It's kind of breaking them. Doesn't feel like it though. No. Maybe just a little bit on each one. Like I wanted to knock the notes out of you. Okay. Anyway, nice try, kid. Not quite good enough. So we'll just go ahead and merge that together. I might even delete it and try again. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that last part. Oops. I wanted... There we go. My outline. Syrup. And just kind of alright. And I think I want to give the same kind of treatment like I did that note there, or the clef here. Get on the clef. Nah, I'm not gonna mess that up. Alright, so that's the start. And we'll throw in just a little bit of fur. Boots with the fur. Let's see, we'll start with the boots. Yeah, we'll make it nice and furry. Now I see Tina like in gold. So I don't know what animal would be like golden fur. Maybe a cheetah or one of those jungle animals, Vimbar animals. So what I'm doing is I'm basically putting the fur down, giving it like the black for the outline and then the white so you can go over it. And it gives it like a bit of texture. So we'll do it coming out of her, not her hoo-hoo, but make sure it's beneath. Let's see, we'll bring it down some. We'll bring it underneath her outfit there. So we'll still be able to see black in and just kind of layering it on top of each other. I'm just kind of tapping it on in. It'll feel kind of thick with the different layers of fur on there. And then just kind of tap it so that it's not so dark. Dark, but not too dark. Okay, and then we'll just kind of erase or smudge her legs here. So there we go. And then we'll do more fur like near the top. We'll make her feel like thick and heavy. Alright, let me take off this layer. And that's where we are so far. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I just kind of ran out of time. The inspiration came very late, very late. But I will see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to check out my Etsy with the coloring pages if you're into coloring. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.